left the beach and headed an hour northeast to the town of Weesp to get familiar with a little-known sport called horseboarding.
We got in touch for a horseboarding clinic today. Look at that big guy. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. A couple of days old.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, ripping it.
Lay back, she said, lean back. You slip out in the shit a little bit. Cool.
We're doing it now for 3 years. We started on the water with the wakeboarders, and since 2 years we're doing it on the land. And yeah, we really like it. In the Netherlands, I think we have about 15 till 20 teams. There isn't a real competition yet.
Yeah.
It's too small in the country, but yeah, there are more and more people coming now. We're making a pattern with a wave and a 90-degree angle, and you just have to go as fast as you can without falling.
Wow, so how fast are we talking here?
We're doing now 35 kilometers an hour.
Oh, wow.
It's a real team sport. If you're not used to each other, just take a horse from the pasture and another boarder, it's not going to work. The rider has to know her horse, you have to know how the boarder is going, especially when you want to do a pattern.
We're innovating the sport of horseboarding. From what I've said, it's just about going fast and going around obstacles, but I've never seen anyone do a jump before. So this could be a first.
I'm kind of nervous about it.
Perfectly safe.
It's gonna be nuts. Okay.
Oh, those two are perfect, same length.
Put that on the roof of the car.
Wanting to up the ante, Ian drove in the Taunus to beef up the jump.
Yeah, it's definitely, man.
The English people will go. The English stunting is not allowed. They are stuntmen who manage it in England, and they say we are not allowed to do this. So this is really nice because we hate them.
It's the Dutch way.
Yeah.
That's the Dutch way.
Gas is your legs bumping.
After horseboarding, we decided to go for lunch at a local canal-side restaurant in Weesp.
We just ordered some vegetarian bitterball, which looks amazing.
And in the back here, you can see a historic leeward boat that uses a rudder on the side to steer.
We meet Jack, who has one of the coolest municipal jobs we've ever seen. He gets to ride his bike back and forth between the many drawbridges to keep the flow of boats from piling up.
For now, it's 2 bridges. Altogether, we have 5. Can be 84 till 100 boats a day.
Kan die nog?
Jazeker. Vanavond. Yeah, you know, in the high seasons you have a lot of boats. Okay. They do not really want to wait, as well the traffic on the road, they don't really want to wait, so it can be hectic sometimes.
While jumping over the bridge, Shane manages to lose our only keys to the car. Thankfully, we met a kid who had magnet fishing skills.
Yeah.
First try Fridays. Thank you. Cheers. That was close.
On the end of one of these bridges, we came across a very strange-looking circular building in the middle of a moat. We went in and found out it was an art center for musicians, sculptors, and painters, and that it was converted from an old medieval defense mechanism.
And little children coming from the music school, and they drop in by me and say, "Oh, wow, what you doing? What you doing? Why do you use blue? Why do you use blue?" And the mother says, "They are going to the music school because they want to see what you're doing." And it's really a nice place. It's a really nice place because you feel the history here. Yeah. I was born here, next door, and as a little kid, this was a big ruin. I played in it. It was used for the protection of Amsterdam. Around Amsterdam, they made a big area. They could flood underwater. Oh. And totally around Amsterdam. This is the center of Amsterdam.
A series of dikes and dams were created so that in a hurry, a huge portion of the country could be flooded to prevent the attacks of the Saxon forces invading from what is now modern-day Germany.
In 1850, you're coming with an army with very heavy guns, heavy arms, horses, cannons on wheels. Yeah, not an airplane. And you don't know if the water is deep like this or the water is deep like this. So they protected Amsterdam, you're making a strong strength out of your weakness.
Now this is a good example of how considerate the Dutch people really are. It's not often you can come to a town where you have free electricity to plug in your scooter, your bike, your car, whatever you need, charge your phone, and free water. Stroop waffles are optional.
Just outside of Wisp, we see a brightly painted orange skate park, so we had to stop by for a sesh.
I designed this park. This is like a project that took us like 2 years. We made a couple of friends.
Can you explain like the Dutch royalty and the color orange and why the color means
It's not
so
related to that at all. And honestly, I don't give a fuck about that. No, like to me, it's a waste of money. Because we're paying all of their stuff and they're not pretty much doing anything.
It is true that many Dutch love the color orange, because the family name of the House of Royalty in the Netherlands is Orange Nassau. This dates back to when William of Orange started the revolt to take back control from the Spaniards in the 80-Year War. That began the last half of the 16th century, eventually becoming what is now modern-day Netherlands. Despite it maybe not resonating with the skate community as much of the rest of the populace, the Dutch, in general, hold a very positive view of their royal family, even if their royal family is the most expensive in all of the Western Europe. Our next adventure is to track down a place to try Fierljeppen. Femke's dad tells us more about the history of it.
Fierljeppen originated in the old days of Friesland specific. There is a lot of water between the fields. So when you go to another area, it's better to jump from one side to the other, and it's easier with the pole. I did it when I was a kid, and I was searching for small eggs in the fields, and I just needed it to do my thing. It was for me not really a sport.
After a long trip of slamming on pretty much every activity that we've done, we've saved probably the heaviest slamming sport to last.
You're the Fierljeppen king, huh?
Today I am.
Yeah? All right. We don't have Fierljeppen back home, so it should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Sometimes we've got people from all over the world to come and to practice a little bit, and they jump, and they make the record for their country. Now, first of all, I'm gonna teach you how to jump on the dry ramp, and when we're ready.
Get this out of the way really quick. Do this.
You can reach to about 6 meters with a wooden pole. It breaks. When you go longer, it breaks, and it's not doable. So now we use carbon poles, so then you can climb. And the poles that our professionals are jumping are 13.5 meters. And it's kind of the same as this, but the ditch is broader. Stop! Where was it? Here, right here. It's 640.
Oh, 640, even better.
56. 756.
No way. Bring the Guinness Book of Records. New Zealand is on the charts.
Okay. It starts to be a bit scary. He's gonna put it like 1.5 meters almost off the dock. To take a few slam because I haven't hit that hard on the other sport, so I think the Fierljeppen was my slam time for sure.
Safe though. This is a horseboarding yesterday, and then a slam today.
It's quite tasty. Look at that. The color is almost as bright as a shiny lake.
This is the new Canadian record, new Zealand record right here. Yeah.
At the bottom of the ditch, seeing the Dutch landscape, that's the real Dutch experience. So.
Drinking some Dutch water.
Yeah, taking some mud home. It's okay.